What's going on? Welcome back, everybody. So, today's guest is
Brianna, or you could call me
my twin. This is
twin.
Brianna's interview, okay? Back up. So, today we have Bree, and we're going to be interviewing her today. And she's just going to be, telling about, her experiences here in Mexico, maybe a little bit about herself and all that good stuff. So please welcome to the stage, Brianna. So, Bree, tell me about yourself. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
So, I'm 11 years old, but I think y'all already know that. Can I tell them about how we moved, like when we moved here?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was in 5th grade, and then my mom told us that we're gonna be moving somewhere. And then at first I thought she was just like joking, And then she said we're moving for real, and then she kept saying it over and over again. And then it was like March at the time, so then she was talking about me, like us moving like in the middle of the school year, and then then I told her how we move at the end of the school year. That's so we won't be missing out on school.
Mm-hmm.
And then we moved, and then we had to sell our furniture and and give the keys to the person. And then we had to live with some people. And after we lived there for like a week, and then we had to pack all our stuff in our car. And then we got to the airport, and then we got on a plane, and we got to, what is the place called?
Cancun,
Mexico.
Oh, that was my soda. So, arriving here in Mexico, what were your thoughts once you arrived?
At first, it was crazy, because at first we had to put all our suitcases, bring all of them at once, and we had nowhere to put our suitcase. We all had to carry a suitcase. And once we got into the airport, we had to sign in and all that. And they had to put our stuff on the
conveyor belt.
Yeah. And then they had to scan our suitcases, and they had to scan us.
Was that your first time in an airport?
Yeah, my first time in the airport.
First time on a plane?
Yeah.
First time on a bus?
No.
You've been on a bus? Well, the first time on a bus that went that far. Anything other? Because you've only been on a school bus, right?
Yeah, a school bus.
Right. So first time on a city bus.
Yeah.
Okay. First time in an Airbnb.
No, wait. Didn't we leave in an Airbnb at first?
No. When we first got here, that was our first time ever in an Airbnb.
Oh.
Yeah. We've been in a
trailer.
Yeah, we lived in a trailer. But when we vacationed and things like that, we rented I think the closest thing to it was when we rented that little condo when we were in Florida. But this was our first time in an Airbnb. First time out of the country, right?
The farthest we've been is Florida, something like that.
Yeah. So this was the first of everything, right? How do you feel about the move now?
Well, yeah, at first, I wanted to stay because, all our family, sad. And I was like, why are you going to Mexico at first? And then, it was, hot when we got there because it was June. The 1st of June or, a couple of days of June. And, we couldn't get into our house either, our Airbnb.
When we first got here, It was dark.
Yeah, I had to take 2 Ubers to get there because we had all our suitcase and luggage. And then we finally opened the door. And then now I like Mexico. I don't really want to leave. Even though it's hot outside, but at nighttime it's just okay.
What do you like about Mexico?
I like their culture,
Mm-hmm.
and I like how just everything is. Like people are so nice here.
Mm-hmm.
They welcome a bunch of people,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, it's really nice.
So when you go out, like, and you say people are nice, give me like some examples.
Like if you bump it, like one time I bumped into someone and I didn't know how to say sorry,
Mm-hmm.
and they was like it's okay. But like if I bumped into someone like in the USA, they would be like go crazy
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
Okay. What about the food? Do you like the food here?
The food is very good. I like their tacos
Mm-hmm.
because they put like there's this white sauce that I really like, and it's like at that red place at Centro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and one time we ate this pizza, and then like I don't know what the place is called though, but it was good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What about the malls? Do you go and hang out at the malls?
yeah, we've been there's like 6 malls near to where we live,
Mm-hmm.
and pretty much we went to all of them. There's like this one mall that has like ice
Mm-hmm.
skating, and
The
then
galleries.
yeah, the gallery. And me and Allie went ice skating, and like we kept falling a lot. And then there's also this other mall. Well, basically all the malls have a lot of movie theaters,
Mm-hmm.
and they all mostly have a food court. And
Is this your first time ever going to the mall and hanging out at the mall?
well, I think went to the mall like 1 or 2 times in the USA.
Yeah. So in the United States, honestly, so we lived in Greensboro, and honestly, I don't think they ever, if they've been to the Greensboro Mall, like you said, is maybe 1 or 2 times. And the reason being is because there was a lot of violence. There were a number of occasions where there were shootings in the mall, in the Greensboro Mall. And so, I didn't want to be in a situation where somebody's shooting. So I kept them away, from malls and, large gatherings, all that, it was very rare. We even went to the parks and things like that because, just because of the safety. So here, those are things that we don't have to worry about at all. We go to the mall and we can hang out and feel perfectly safe. No, no concern for that at all. So definitely able to get out and hang out in places like the malls and the parks here with no worries. Um, what else? What else? Is there anything that you wanted to talk about or um, say?
Mm, the one thing that we all really wanted to go to is like a cenote.
Uh-huh.
And but like we heard a bunch of things about it, but like one day like our family, I really want us to go there.
Oh, I would love to go to a cenote as well. We keep saying we're going to go. We just have not booked that yet. I said we cut down on a lot of our adventures because we were doing so much, and those things cost. Even though it's not that expensive, they do add up. And so we've done a lot of things here locally within Concal. But very soon we will visit a cenote. Mike and James were telling us they visited one while they were here in Merida, and they said that they enjoyed it. They said it was a little scary. They were in one of the ones that was like a cave. So they said, it was a little scary, but they did say that they enjoyed it. So I definitely want to experience that. Of course, with the life jackets, definitely got to be safe because I can't swim that good. And, I ain't trying to have no problems, while I'm out there in the cenote. So, yeah, I think that would be a great adventure for us. We will definitely do that soon. But yeah, what about school? How are you enjoying homeschool?
So homeschool, they basically do like they do a lot of videos on the homeschool, And then I like homeschool a lot because like you can do it at home instead of like doing it at school. But like one day I really do want to go to like the school here to see like how it is and like really. But yeah,
that's what the goal is, to definitely get them into face-to-face school. Right now, for the moment, the homeschool is working, but the plan is to get them in face-to-face school as soon as possible, because we're gonna be here for the long run. We don't want to go back. Yes, we miss home for sure, and I know my kids definitely miss their dad and their family, their siblings. They both have a brother and sister back at home. Shout out to Trinity and Dion back at home, and that they miss as well. So, and as well as other family members and friends. But y'all gotta come visit. That's why it's so important, for you guys that have not, or don't have a passport. You got to get on that. You guys have to go ahead and submit those applications, get those passports, so that y'all can come and visit. If not to Mexico, somewhere else. This is a great big world. There is so much out there. So get those passports so that you guys can get out there, and if not live, at least travel, to some of these other locations. And they over here distracting me, y'all. But like I was saying, y'all get out there, get those passports, and hopefully our family will get theirs as soon as possible. I know Nana is back at home. I think she's going to be doing her. She actually has her interview soon. It's like when you get it's not really an interview, it's a meeting that they schedule up to go ahead and take your picture and all that stuff. So she has her passport filled out. She just has her meeting scheduled to get the final thing and get it sent off. That should be coming up real soon. So I know that they are going to be here sometime next year. So that's why she's going ahead and getting the application and going, so that she can have that prepared for when they do travel, or ready for when they travel. That's the kids, Nana, that I'm speaking about. So for the most part, we're going to be here. Eventually, we may go back to the United States to visit. Honestly, I don't know what the future holds. But as for right now, this is our home, and we love it here. And we've met so many amazing people. We have become like one of the locals. We walk a lot, but when we do get out, people, they remember us. We can be walking down the streets and people, they'll come out, hey, good to see you, because they remember our faces, they remember our names. Even with my dad, the guy that does our laundry, as soon as we walk up, they know immediately who we are. He calls my dad's name is Van. That's what we call him. It's a part of his middle name, but we call him Van. But the guy that does our laundry, he calls him Ben. 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 Where's Ben? My dad doesn't come with us. He's always asking about him. So we become one of the locals here, and I'm really happy about that we have just been welcomed here, and we receive so much love. Real quick, while we're speaking of love, I appreciate all the love and support of all of my subscribers. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all the comments, the encouraging words, the motivation, the love and support that you guys are sending me. I appreciate it. The donations, I appreciate you guys. I cannot thank you enough. So, and it's just. I'm glad that I have this opportunity. I'm glad that I am experiencing this with my family, because they are a part of this. They are right here with me. when I reached my 500 subscribers. They were like, "Mommy, you did it, you did it." So I appreciate y'all. I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thank you guys for joining us. And y'all take care. Stay blessed. Peace.
No, don't say it. Don't go yet.
This is not even your interview. How you coming all up in?
This is my turkey. My beautiful turkey.
They can't see it. Back up a little bit. Look. So this is her turkey that she made. Thanksgiving is coming up.
And I made it with my hand. Let's see if it's still there. Right there.
Boom. All right. Well, peace. Y'all stay blessed. All right.